Today I'm going to be telling you the number one thing, the number one unlock that you need to adopt if you want to achieve your desired, manifested physique. You want to achieve your dream physique, you have to adopt this one thing. And this one thing, if adopted, will erase and eradicate everything else that you have in your mind. Believe me. Believe me, once you actually grab hold of this, once you actually instill it into the ecosystem around your mindset, into the ecosystem around your environment, into everything you do, only then will you achieve your dream physique. And no, you need to stop, you need to stop blaming your genetics. You need to stop blaming your environment. You need to stop blaming your friends. You need to stop blaming your circumstances. You need to stop blaming all the problems that you fish out of your mind as to why you can't achieve your dream physique, as to why you can't put time and effort into the gym, and why you keep saying no. Because the reason you look in the mirror in dissatisfaction, the reason you look in the mirror and you don't like what you see that you're soft around the waist. I know that feeling. Which is why I'm here to tell you, I'm here to break this belief for you, that you need to adopt this way of thinking. Believe me when I say this. On my journey of getting fit, on my current journey, I'm still on my journey, but so far, from when it comes to physical inputs, to mental inputs, to everything that I've witnessed, everything that I've assimilated, right? This number one thing has been so self-sustaining, has been so important as a reminder when it comes to that resistance, when it comes to that pressure, when it comes to saying no to going to the gym, when it comes to no to go in on a walk, even on a walk, right? The smallest of things you could say no to, because it's so easy to say no to, but it's also so easy to do. It's kind of the day and age we live in, right? Point being, the number one thing is self-respect. Self-respect by far surpasses everything that you could probably think of right now that you're going to fish out. Oh, but no, it's not self-respect. Oh, but I have self-respect. I do show up to the gym. How many times have you done it? Why do you still look the same? Why do you still look the same? Every time you look in the mirror, every time you're around a group of people, why do you feel so timid? Why do you feel so shy? Why do you feel like you can't fit in? You don't feel confident enough? There is something missing, right? It's your level of self-respect. And a lot of people think they have it. But when you think something, it's not reality. A lot of people, it's like visualizing something but never acting upon it, right? You're just doing this mental masturbation project where you're just saying things into the world and expecting the world to give it to you. No. Every person that has achieved monumental things, every person that has achieved a great physique, you see on social media, has a level of self-respect attached to them, where they know that if they break their promises to themselves, they say no to themselves, that causes the most damage. Not other people, not you saying no to other people, not you disagreeing with the person next to you, with your girlfriend, with whoever it is, right? It's the promise that you have to yourself that is the most powerful, potent source of energy and fuel when it comes to you doing hard things. And the way you develop self-respect, the way you develop this trait, is by stepping into deep waters in the thick of your own skin. I can't stress it enough. There is no other way to develop self-respect, right? You have to do challenging things. You have to do hard things. It's not just doing the thing. It's not just going to the gym when you feel like it. It's easy to go to the gym when you feel like it. The days where you really don't want to do some things, the day where you don't want to do legs, the day where you don't want to eat clean, the day where you don't want to cook, that is exactly what you have to remind yourself of is your reason. It's your reason. And that's a promise you have to know that you can't break. Because if you break it, you will break everything else. You just disrespected the only person, right, that can make change. The only person that you have full right and responsibility over. there has to be a level of shame. And if you feel like you feel more shameful when you say no to someone else, when you disagree with someone else, when you break a promise with someone else, than with yourself, that's a problem. You don't have enough self-respect. Because you have to treat certain things, right? Self-respect in and of itself. Once you start seeing people go, like you are okay with people leaving your life. You see it more as a blessing than as a loss, right? It's a little bit off tangent, but you have to understand what I'm trying to say and synthesize this. That in order for you to achieve your dream physique, in order to get to the next level, in order to get to that desired outcome, you have to become your best self-critic. You have to become your best self-motivator. You have to adopt a level of self-worth and self-standard that is above ordinary. That is the only way you can make change, because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you're in that room alone. You're in the car alone. You have to make the change. You have to make the switch. And what do you tell yourself? What do you visualize? How do you get up? What makes you tick? What makes you want to move? What makes you want to go gym? Even when you don't feel like it, even when the whole world is crushing and the weight of the world is on your shoulders. That one promise, that one trait that you embody, self-respect, overpowers everything. Because once you question, do I respect myself? When I look in the mirror, how do I feel? When I talk to myself, do I feel like I'm talking to my best friend? Or does it feel like I'm talking to a stranger? If you feel like you're talking to a stranger, you have bigger problems than just fixing your diet, fixing your training regimen. You have to think introspectively before you could think externally. And a lot of fitness boils down to the simple fact that if you don't unlock a mindset that is sustainable, a mindset where you adopt a level of self-respect, where you keep yourself at the top of the list, fitness, you have to understand fitness comes here. You come here. Don't put the dream physique, don't put the desired physique on a pedestal. Don't put it on a pedestal. Put yourself as number one. Put what you embody as number one. That you're becoming better every single day. And the more better you become, the more closer you get. Is you. This is your desired physique, right? It's only a matter of time until this catches up to this. Because once you're on a mental and spiritual plane whereby you have achieved your physique, where you have achieved that dream look, where you have got shredded and you have already totally visualized it, and you're embodying those traits, you're embodying that self-belief, you're embodying that self-respect, you're everything around you is curated in a way where that version 2.0 of you will look at you and think, right, it is only a matter of time. It is only a matter of time. That's when you achieve your dream physique. Because you're already there, mentally and spiritually. But physically, it's yet to catch up, and that's the hardest part. You think this game was easy. You think this game was supposed to just be sunshines and rainbows and, oh yeah, I'll go to the gym, I'll do a couple ab exercises, I'll lift a couple weights, and yeah, I'll do some cardio too. No. So ask yourself the question, right? Do you respect yourself? Are you going to do the hard thing? Are you going to adopt that belief system where you cannot break the promise with yourself? Because if you do as such, you will suffer great consequences, and the consequence is remaining the same. So go through the hard thing. Do it. Raise the self-standard. Raise the bar for yourself. You owe it to yourself. Because you don't want to be the same. Right? Guys, self-respect is the number one trait that everyone that you see, even the most successful people in the world, have this trait of self-respect. And they have it so high where they will open the door for other people that want to leave. They love themselves that much. You have to love yourself to a level where you can't say no to yourself. You've instilled an ecosystem around you where it only breeds better. It only breeds good habits. You have to instill an ecosystem around you. and your self-respect will go higher and higher and higher, because your standard goes higher and higher and higher. The more challenging, you're going to put yourself through more challenges, harder challenges, more vicious challenges, because you're going to do that for yourself, because you know you'll get better, you know your skin will get thicker.